Ready for my mustard barbecue sauce. Okay, first you're going to combine all the ingredients except for the mustard in a food processor or a blender, and you're going to process all that until smooth. So the ingredients are, you're going to have 32 ounces of prepared yellow mustard in a saucepan. I'm using organic yellow mustard. It's this brand right here. It's Trader Joe's organic yellow mustard. So 32 ounces of that in a saucepan. Okay, in your blender, you're going to mix up 1 cup of dark brown sugar. I have the organic brown sugar from Trader Joe's. 12 ounces of tomato paste. Okay, 3/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. 1 cup of apple juice. 2 tablespoons of lime juice and 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And in here I have 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, 1½ teaspoons of black ground pepper, and 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder. So we're just going to add in the tomato paste. All these ingredients are all organic. And while I'm getting this all ready, I have my pan on the stove, my big pot of water on the stove, getting ready to put the jars in. Okay, I'm just sterilizing my jars. I'm using ½ pint, so this recipe is for 8 half pints or 4 pints. I found that the ½ pint jars are just perfect for any kind of sauce like this. Even ketchup, I use the ½ pints. So that is boiling. I'm waiting for that to boil. And in here I have the sauce, mustard, all the ingredients in there. I'm waiting for that to boil. And I have the splatter pad on here because when that starts to boil, boy, it splashes everywhere. And I will be right back when I start to fill the jar. We're going to take the sterilized jars out. Place them on a towel.
I guess we should. Not here.
Be really careful because they're really, really hot. When the sauce is ready, we're going to start filling our jars. Okay, I'm just going to shut the burner off. And our hot sauce over here. I also sterilized my ladle, sterilized my jars, and sterilized the lids. Okay, for the lids, all I do is put them in a bowl like this, and I pour hot water on it, and I just let it set. I just let it set for the amount of time that it takes me to prepare everything, really. So, first thing is, start filling your jars. And this you're going to fill to about, whoops, a 1/4 of an inch from the top, which I think I just filled a little too much. Of course I did. So, there. 1/4 of an inch usually for the sauces. Okay. I don't know if you can see me or not over here, but what you're going to do with each jar after you fill it is always, always, always wipe the rim with a paper towel or a regular towel. Always, no matter what it is that you're making. You don't want any food on there. You don't want anything on top of the rim. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your little magnet thingy. I don't know the proper name for that. I just call it a magnet thingy. Put it on top. Put that on. And just screw it on just finger tight. Not really, really tight, but just finger tight. Okay? And I will fill up all my jars and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, what I forgot to mention, after you fill up the jars, you take this little plastic thing. It takes the air bubbles out of the jars. So you just kind of move it around on the sides just to get some of the air bubbles out. So you do that to all your jars after you fill them. So just to get all the air bubbles out, because then it won't properly seal. Okay, I'll be right back when I'm done. Okay, so all my jars are full. I was just finishing up putting the covers on. And then I'm going to place them in the canner. The water is boiling away over here. So I made 2, 4, 6, 7 jars and probably 7.5. So I'm just going to keep this one out and I'll eat this later on today. So I'm just going to place these in the boiling water. Here's my jar lifter. Here we go. Always use the jar lifter because otherwise it's a good chance you're going to get burnt. Okay, so I put all the jars in the canner, and I'm going to time that for 20 minutes. And then when that's done, I will let you know how it turns out. Okay, boiling away. It's almost ready. Okay, so my 20 minutes is up, and what you're going to do is you're going to wait until it stops boiling, stops steaming and everything, and then you're going to take the jars out and you're going to place them on a towel to cool off. And once they're cooled, then you can label them and put them away. But what you want to do is leave them untouched for 24 hours, at least 24 hours. So I will show you what it looks like when we're all done. They're all done. Get your grippy thing. See? You can probably see it boiling a little bit if I can get close enough to it. So you just lift the jars out. Place them on a rack, on a towel. A lot of times I'll put a towel over a cookie sheet. That way if I have to move it somewhere. But it's best not to move it at all, because you don't want to break the seal. So there you have it. 7 jars of honey barbecue sauce. I'm going to have this tonight with my fries. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this canning video. Yeah, and let me know if you guys tried it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to text, message me, and I'll be glad to help you. And that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. So there you have it, 7.5 jars of mustard barbecue sauce. I might have said honey barbecue earlier, but it's mustard barbecue sauce. Look at that. It's amazing. And it tastes so good. It's going to be a great to use with, actually with anything, but I'm thinking of using it for my French fries. You'll know when the jars are sealed properly when you hear this little ping sound. And you see right here, you'll see like the little circle in the middle. That's when you know it's properly sealed and it's cooling off. So there you go.